to his teammates, but instead it goes to the Blazers.
Powell sets a solid screen.
Any hope of shenanigans for the Trailblazers. Down the lane, Luka lays it in, and with that, the Mavs back in front. Change of direction, drive, and Luka all the way to the hole, and the deceleration.
Fun fact here later in the broadcast.
Ooh, I like fun facts.
Yep.
Down the lane, Luka, wham on!
Possession of the first half. They'll drive, and that time is it.
Punch after knockout punch by Doncic. The Hawks keep coming back. Luka.
You know what? If they don't make an adjustment now, there's no way you're going to have a chance.
Vassell, Wembanyama, and Johnson for San Antonio. Doncic into the paint, waits, banks, plus the foul.
In the first half as well, fastest in NBA history.
To his spots against anybody.
Doncic just stops on a dime. He's got all-world break.
Doncic attacks, hangs, got it, and a foul. If that's Dort, that's 4. Luka with the hesitation, count the bucket and the foul of him in the first few games of the year. Tried again by Luka, and this time he finishes it.
Doncic. Luka trying to break down Harris, driving at the chest of Batum.
So powerful during his media availability yesterday, and particularly about a guy like Cam Thomas and another young guy like Nick Claxton. Here's the score by Luka. Here's the score for Luka with a foul. He turns down a 3. Luka turns down a 3 to drive and tries to draw a foul. He lays it in, no foul, but slithering through the defense, a nifty finish by Luka.
The pieces that were involved in terms of the big names as Doncic scores 8 times, first team All-NBA. And he gets it in, 22 for Doncic in the
3. The tip-out rebound for Dallas. They trail by 14. 4 minutes left in the first half. Here's Luka driving. There's contact. He finishes. To deny him a path to drive to the basket, but there's no denying Luka Doncic a path to drive to the basket.
Doncic slowly gets in, count it, and the foul.
McConnell trying to front Luka to no avail. Inside, Luka with 2 more. 16 in the first. Recent return to the floor.
But you got to come back soon.
Luka, down he goes, and down goes the shots.
In the hands, Doncic.
Luka inside.
Figured out with all this length in the league how to make those type of passes truly incredible.
You still got to put the ball in Doncic's hands. Drives on arrow.
Coexists. And Luka understands that they need to play with a quicker pace, and here he is right now. Luka Doncic taking over.
And Derek Lively defending, forced Dallas to get the ball back, and Luka scores inside. 10-2 start. LaMelo closes out, and a wide open lane.
Go up a little bit. Doncic in transition. Coming downhill.
He's got 8 of those in this third quarter. Doncic turns the corner, Gibson on him, just shakes him, and Doncic scores easy.
I think he's himself tonight.
Be who you are. Luka, that's who he is.
Back up top, Cleveland. Now back to Doncic. Gets in the paint, drives it more, steps back and backs it up.
It's going to work out in his favor most times.
Gets right inside, scores easily.
Moves him off the block, and here comes Luka. Doncic gets by Brent. Doncic hangs and scores.
To get the 3. Doncic sees an opening, drives inside.
Ticked me off so bad about Friday night because they defended the paint so well in that game.
Luka's killing these guys.
Scored for Luka, and how much killing does he do right now?
Here's Luka underneath.
Well done. Brooklyn Nets really helped them come back in the second half of the game Wednesday night. Here's Luka with a drive, counted with a foul.
Lakers on the 13-5 run. Doncic double. Didn't matter.
Hasn't scored a heck of a lot. Drives, gets inside.
Crew chief debut.
No John Vogel tonight had to miss the game with personal reasons as Luka Doncic just massages his way.
In the second quarter. Luka on the drive against McDaniels inside.